Return to Philadelphia. Dr. J, Julius Erving, along with the answer, Allen Iverson. Two of the legendary athletes in NBA history, the legendary athletes in Philadelphia in history, with a warm embrace. Prop basketball well in the Big Three, and Big Mike Sweet. And all I can think about right now is Larry Brown. Practice? I know you ain't talking about practice. Not the game, but practice.
But listen, his second year, see a move by Thornton. AI came to practice, easy layup that time by Nalen. AI put in work in practice. It was blown out of proportion. When I was here, Allen didn't want to miss those opportunities, game or practice.
This one deep for Johnson. Top of the key, Bonzi Wells. And good.
And that's a good size. I told Bonds if he missed his first shot, I know why. We went golfing earlier today.
Oh, you guys went and hit the ball, eh?
Yeah, Mike James, too. So, to me, I'm like, okay, let me see the legs early on.
How'd he hit it? How'd he hit it?
Oh, he can smack it. He can smack it. He kind of blew up on the back, though.
Oh, he did?
I took that money.
You took money from
that money. Me and Mike James took that money. And I didn't even play good. But Tri-State at 0-3 put themselves behind the 8-ball here, guys.
Here's DeMar Johnson with the crossover dribble. Four-pointer for Thornton. Andre Owens with the offensive rebound and new shot clock. Cross court. DeMar Johnson takes the shot.
Thought about it too much on that one. If you're going to let it go, let it go. Once you hesitate.
This could be an easy night for Jermaine O'Neal if they focus on getting it to him in the right position.
And that's the shot you want him to take, though. You don't want him to get that big body, but once he takes that shot, you got to rebound. That's where the size with Nalen, they do have that advantage.
Tri-State taking an 8-2 lead there. Winless on the season, 0-3. Losing the power, the ball hogs, and the killer threes. Thornton. And a whistle and foul coming up. Bonzi Wells knocked to the ground. I think Bonzi's body transformation is one of the most noticeable transformations in the Big Three so far. He is really leaning out. Saw him at the hotel this morning.
Big difference, man. Big difference. Still got the power. He was smacking the ball. 250, 260, 270.
Rebounded by Jermaine O'Neal. Top of the arc, Mike James.
Those legs, baby. Come on, Mike. Get up a little bit.
You had him on the golf course today.
I didn't have him. He wanted to play.
No,
it wasn't me. He was with Doc. How about that as coach?
So it was you, Dr. J, Mike James, and
Clyde Drexler was there.
Wow.
Hold up. It was.
Where'd you play?
Over at the Ace Club. A famous wide receiver for the Eagles back in the day. First name is Mike.
Mike Quick.
Yeah, he played with him. He was out today. How about that?
You guys had an all-star team.
Yeah, I threw some names at him. Harold Carmichael, Wilbert Montgomery. So I used to follow the Eagles when I was younger.
Thornton. (10-2) Tri-State. Inside, and that's an easy one for Thornton. 3's company 2 for 12 to start this game. That gets Allen Iverson up off the bench.
He has to be right now. I mean, you don't want to fall to 1 and 3.
Inside, James, fadeaway jumper, short. Owens quickly to the basket and foul.
Talked about one of the players to watch, and I've been watching this. Andre Owens, offensively giving you buckets, rebounds, and scoring. But you see right there, we talked about changing cultures all the time with Iverson. You see the free throw going. Dr. J did that. He came in the 70s and the 80s. Change the culture of how you view the NBA basketball.
Baseline, James, spin, and he'll lay it in. Remember that song, Hey, Dr. J. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, what was it?
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that style?
Switch.
Johnson down the lane on Amundsen. Hangs. Didn't draw rim. Easy basket for Nate.
That's twice. You don't draw a rim and turn it over. You allow this Tri-State team to score. Now, Tri-State was up last week, but gave the lead up. Let's see that they're up right now if they can maintain their current stand and keep the lead.
Johnson still can't get one to fall. Jermaine O'Neal bullies his way to the basket. Stripped. They kick it out. Hawkins takes a three. And hits back-to-back jumpers.
There we go. Little rhythm.
(21-13) inside O'Neal and his foul. I remember talking to Allen Iverson one time when I was getting ready to call a Philly game, and I had just called a Atlanta Falcons football game where Michael Vick was the quarterback, and they're both from that Tidewater area in Virginia. And I remember talking to Vick, and I said, you know, you may be the fastest player in the NFL. Do you think you could run with Allen Iverson? He said, yeah. I told Allen that story. And Allen said, yeah, Mike is fast, but he ain't that damn fast.
My question is, did Allen go to his favorite restaurant Fridays? I think it's on Mainline that he go to after every game. I got to ask him that.
Fridays?
Fridays. When I tell you Fridays, and sometimes, on City Line, and Fridays, and sometimes Allen would have some McDonald's before the game.
Wow. You were his teammate. You saw it with your own eyes.
I saw it. I was like, man, this has made my stomach hurt.
Right now, the fans chanting, "We want Allen." They want to see him on the court.
Well, he is on the court, but he's just coaching. Right there. That's the closest he's going to get to that wood on the other side is right there.
You know, I think it's interesting, Jimmy, when these guys enter the NBA, and you experienced it because you were one of these guys. They're actually like superhuman beings, but as time goes on, they lose their speed, and they also lose their reflexes.
Yeah. The ability to react.
And they become human. So then they have to rely on their mind and their skill.
And that's why you want to develop that part of your game early. Because at some point, I don't care who you are, look at the human highlight Dominique Wilkins. Look at what happened to Vince Carter in regards to his career. He was able to change it because he broadened his horizon in regards to his skill set. And he's still a valuable player.
Halftime, 25-13 Tri-State.
We got the power to do it B.I.G. We got Tri-State coached by the D.O.C. We got the answer. This crossover is sick, and that white chocolate got times to flip.
Canelo, be bold. Come on, Canelo, be bold.
Be bolder is like
Tecate Light, born bold.
Today, I'm pleased to announce that KFC's new spicy, crispy Zinger chicken sandwich has been successfully launched.
Colonel, now the Zinger's gone to space. Where will it go next?
I'm thinking into that fella's mouth.
Also available on Earth.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-300-6343 or go to Mesobook.com.
$415 receptions, over 6,000 yards, 45 touchdowns. That's just some of what it takes to earn this jersey.
I went to NFLshop.com to get mine.
The best place to get authentic NFL gear, NFLshop.com.
When you are home alone, an emergency can become a tragedy. However, with any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower,
at home,
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
And on the go.
Help! I've fallen in the park and I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-815-6658. That's 1-800-815.
Bobby Jackson's
You see
man.
Bobby Jackson's face? He was like, "Whoa, I thought I was in front of him." And I said, "Dog, I couldn't get over there fast enough to help you.
Yeah,
You got to keep him in front of you."
For the sake of this broadcast,
No,
Allen
man,
Iverson
whatever,
was
man.
your man.
For
right
the
there.
sake of God's name, that wasn't me. And if it was, you know what? I'm in line with the 800,000 other people
That got
he
shook.
blew by. That's like saying Michael Jordan gave you 50. I'm like, and?
Give everybody 50.
What?
31-18. Mike James now starting to shake off the golf hanks. Playing golf with Jimmy Jackson earlier today. His legs a little flat earlier, but now he's starting to get it moving as Tri-State takes complete control of this game. Thornton. James looking for O'Neal. Taken away by Thornton. He'll hand it off inside and knocked out of DeMar Johnson's hands by Lee Naylor.
All right, way to save the basket. Way to save the basket.
Inside game, very effective for Tri-State tonight against 3's company.
And the size advantage with Jermaine, you can't guard him one-on-one.
DeMar Johnson, 3's company, 4 of 22 from the field in the first half. They're 4 of 6 to start the second half. Mike James, high archer, no. Diagonal pass, Owens. He can't find his offense so far. Now it.
Found that one.
Andre Owens with a 3-point field goal, and he has 5 points. 33-25. Nayland posting Owens. Backs him down, spins, and lays it in. Easy going inside for Tri-State with O'Neal and Lee Naylor.
And I would just keep going to that. I mean, you run a quick pick and roll either one into the post. You go one-on-one, you score. If not, pass it out.
Johnson for 4.
All right, make a pay, make a pay.
Inside O'Neal. Draws a double. Nayland slicing to the basket, lays it up with the left hand. 14 points for Lee Naylor.
Easy money. Two-man game between two post players that time. Poor closeout on Nayland.
37-25.
Hand up, hand up, hand up.
Thornton. Both teams now starting to find an offensive rhythm.
Yeah, but again, we talked about this in the game before. You play, you score, but you need to play some defense and get some stops.
O'Neal. O'Neal across the lane. Vintage Jermaine O'Neal right there.
Well, if he's going to dribble 2, 3, 4 times, that big body is eventually going to get in the lane and either draw contact or he's going to score. So if you're DeMar Johnson, guarding Nayland, you got to make a decision when to go to get the ball out of O'Neal's hand.
So Jermaine O'Neal, 18 seasons in the NBA. He went straight from high school to the league. 17th pick in the 1996 draft by Portland. Kevin Garnett did that successfully. Al Harrington did that successfully. J.R. Smith, LeBron James,
Black Mamba.
That's right, Kobe Bryant.
That's right. Lower Marion High School right here, Philadelphia area.
All right, way to read it. See what you got.
Here's
You got a
Nayland.
lot of time. You got a lot of time.
And another jump shot going down for Lee Nayland. Looks like Jermaine O'Neal just cleared out DeMar Johnson. 39-27.
Jermaine, I mean, you know, and look, Slim, that's DeMar Johnson. He was real frail when he first came in. He put on a little bit of weight, but you know what? Jermaine O'Neal got that grown man strength, that just, let's get out the way.
We'll return to the Wells Fargo Center right after this. You're watching the Big Three exclusively on FS1.
Money is like life. You have to decide how to get the most from it. And just like life, every decision affects every other decision. The trick is making good decisions today, so you're ready for tomorrow when it comes. So we made you some simple free tools that let you see how what you do today will affect your tomorrow. So you can make smart choices about how to spend your money and your life.
James, top of the key now. Keeps his dribble alive. Baseline fade. Bam. Nice. The Amityville Hole.
See, if you'd have had that touch on the greens and 150 yards and in, he might have kept some of that money in his pocket.
Andre Owens, going
you
to
know the
back.
game is 150 and in, Gus, you know?
That's what Gary Player said.
Yeah, you know, for that touch right there, I saw Mike hit some shots. Boy, I was shaking my head like, boy, don't you have some touch? Can't you shoot from the three-point line?
Dr. J, vocal on the Tri-State sideline. Thornton cuffs it and banks it in, plus the foul.
Orton, too much body, no help from his Edmonton's teammates.
Al Thornton's at the line shooting one to complete the three-point play, and he does. 15 points for Thornton, 41-34. Pick and roll, Wells. Pulls up, no, inside, O'Neal. And a traveling violation called against Tri-State.
Now, Dr. J wanted Bonzi and Jermaine to run that free throw line a little, that pick and roll below the free throw line. That gives Jermaine deeper in the post, but also Bonzi right there at the free throw line for a jump shot.
Johnson.
Great.
Lost the handle. Inside, Bonzi Wells rejected the goaltending the call by Thornton.
Hey, Bonzi, known for his defense too, that time was able to slide right in the front of DeMar Johnson. Al Thornton right here gets up, but can't take it off the glass.
Tri-State 7 points away from victory. Meanwhile, DeMar Johnson hits another three. 43-37. Nalen. Nalen inside, and the lefty gets it to go down. 18 points for Lee Nalen. 5 points away, Tri-State, from their first win of the season.
And Gus, that was a big basket by Tri-State because, as I said this before, they were up in last week's game, but they allowed the team to get back in, and they couldn't recover once they lost the lead.
Thornton fouled and won. Now Thornton, all business. He has 17. 3's company refusing to go away.
1 for 1.
And he adds a free throw. 45-40, 5-point lead for Tri-State. Can they finish? That's the big question. Jermaine O'Neal, foot in the paint this time. Up top, Bonzi Wells, a 20-footer. Rebounded, Nalen. Tri-State has owned the boards in this game. They've out-rebounded 3's company 27-18.
Coaches always tell you finish a defensive possession with a defensive rebound.
Owens spinning, kicking. Johnson. O'Neal with a rebound. Nalen feeds O'Neal inside, drop step baseline side, right hand up and in.
Sometimes the defense can be great, but the offense is even better.
Tri-State 3 points away from victory. Andre Owens down the lane, finger roll, got it. 47-42.
A disadvantage right here for Tri-State. Even if they want to go for a three, really don't have the shooters to do it. So go inside to O'Neal. Let's win the game that way.
O'Neal across the lane and fouled. He'll go to the line. Shooting 1 for 2. Remember the NBA I was a little boy back then. 3 to make 2.
I don't remember when that, because you're older than me. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but isn't that a crazy rule?
It was crazy.
How about that? You got 3 free throws to make 2. And we had some crazy rules back in the day, but
the games will go on forever.
Oh, yeah, big time.
And O'Neal misses a free throw. Oh, a lane violation against 3's company. Wow, that's a big call by Charles Rubio.
Well, let's see if is it on.
To make us a winner, and I hope that we're there now.
Well, it was a beautiful night in Philadelphia. Congratulations on the win, Doc.
Coming up.